Hola chicas. Hoy es miércoles. No? Too late for that? The reason that this is on a Thursday, I think I've done this a few times, is my building, I live in an NYU building because my dad works at NYU, and internet, we used to use like the cables and stuff. Like I would just plug the cable into my computer and that usually worked pretty fine. But then they kind of were like, hey, we have good Wi-Fi, and I was like, ooh, hey, and it didn't really work. And then they gave us a really good one that was like teachers and faculty only, and my dad who's faculty, hey, we got to use that. There are dogs barking, and that worked really well. But sometimes it just like won't show up in my Wi-Fi thing. So Wednesday night, I was like, yeah, I'll do this, and then I was like, hey, yeah, this isn't gonna work. No. Okay, Lena, I watched your thing. Yeah. I'm gonna have like the weirdest challenge. I think I'll like film that some other day because I have break. Yes, I'll have like time to do that. I think that I'm probably one who can handle this because I usually do weird things involving people that I don't know. More recently, I was with my friend Isla during lunch, and I was eating Doritos, and I noticed that there was a number on the back, and I was like, these people probably don't get called much. So I called them up and put them on speaker, and they asked like what I was calling for, and I said, well, I just wanted to call to tell you that you guys are a fantastic company. I mean, these Doritos are delicious. And then she said to me, oh, really? That's so sweet. Oh, which flavor do you have? And I was like, the spicy sweet one. And she was like, oh my gosh. And she was really excited about that. And I said, oh, I just don't think you guys get called much. It's fun. It's nice. You get a call. And she said, oh, thank you. I really appreciate it. And we were like, okay, thanks, bye. And then we were like, oh, that was nice. And then we were drinking our drink, and we noticed on the back of our Fanta bottle, there was also a number. So then I called that number, and I was like, I just wanted to say that you guys are a fantastic company. And she said, thanks, we really appreciate it. Well, don't need to be rude, Mrs. Fanta Lady. Catherine, Spain, super fun. Super fun. I haven't been, but that looks really great. Oh my god. Speaking of Hank at Google, I have the Google Chrome colors. This is interesting. Oh, Kalina, speaking of you, girl. Cambridge, Massachusetts. Hometown. Yeah, I was born and raised in Cambridge till I was about 5, and then I moved to New York 2 months before 9/11. So that was a great way to be introduced to New York. And I think, like, you know how, like, as a kid you would get those diaries and kind of fill them out, but not really? Yeah, so the one from I had from kindergarten, literally, it was just filled with, why am I not in Boston? Why am I not in Boston? I hate New York. I hate New York. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. My dad told me that he specifically remembers me saying, once I get away from you fools, I will go back to Boston. And I was just like, well then. I want to set a challenge. Girl. You must introduce us to one of your family members. So that can be your mom or your dad or your sibling. Pets, don't count. Don't try and pull that one on me.
Roll again. Roll again. 4. Caitlin, let's meet your family.
Oh, other note about other people. Okay, so I know that some of you guys, your parents know that you did the video thing. Have any of them been like spreading it around? Because I know that when I came home one day, I opened the front door and there was my mom, my dad, and my parents' friend, and in the center was a computer opened up with my face on it. And I was just like, no. Because, I don't know, it's just kind of awkward to have like adults, they're like, oh, I've seen you so little, and now they're like seeing you on the computer and you're just like, This is an awkward thing I do. People shouldn't see it that I know what. But it's not that big of a deal. Kind of. The thing that makes me wonder, if they were showing it to, like, this one person, have they shown it to this person, or this person, or my grandparents, or my other people, or all these other people? I don't even know who. Goodbye, lovely people. I shall see you next Wednesday. Spaz Molly is spaz.